Very nice.
You want to sit down and have a chat with us?
Yeah.
There we go. That's how it's done, Johnny. That's how you recruit.
That's it. I'm gonna do a little trade deal. So, forgive me, Kirby.
Just got some badge flare here for you guys.
Nice.
IronSwug 2022. That was for
Very
our
nice.
ride last year.
You got yours the right size as well.
It did. 3.5.
Well, I don't know. I think ours are slightly different, but you know they actually fit the badge.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You're looking forward to you doing the new IronSwug. I think Brad was.
We are.
Have you
I don't
announced
want to
it yet?
release too many details early because if you stick around or you have the Zoom link for the Swuggin Summit tomorrow, we're going to reveal some cool things there.
That would be exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me about it, so I've got some insider information, Johnny.
I bet you do. How did I know? Building a nice collection.
Yeah, I put mine on the wrong side of my badge, so I had to write my name on.
Genius.
That's awesome.
So,
Genius.
Yeah,
Man, I forgot my hip flask.
where?
It's in my suitcase. Adam's just reminded me. So,
in your suitcase here at Nashville.
yeah, it's
though,
here.
right?
Yeah, it's here.
So,
Don't worry.
Forgotten, but not totally forgotten.
Yeah, all is not lost.
Yeah, so that IronSwug, I mean, it was awesome this last year. We rode the whole southeast down to Florida and back up to Tennessee area, back up to Virginia, really. It's a great ride. 6 user groups in 5 days. And we look forward to doing something very similar this year.
So
Very
you
nice.
ended up doing 2 user groups in one day then?
At one of them we did. The first one on Monday, we did 2 user groups in one day. So we did 6 in 5 days. Brad did 6 brand new presentations. I did 6 brand new presentations.
Oh, really?
We're hoping to follow the theme with that. So last year was 2022, 2,200 miles. This year,
One more mile.
100 more miles.
Ah, nice.
2,300 miles for 2023.
Oh,
Next
nice.
year, 2,400 miles by any chance.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. At least you've got that target set as well.
Yeah, because next year, if we head west, we're going to need that 2,400
Yeah,
miles.
I bet. Yeah, nice. Very nice.
Sorry. I was.
Making us look like amateurs again, Kirby.
Yes, I'm trying.
You're trying your best.
Yeah,
You're trying my patience.
If you've got an opening you want Brad and I to sit in on after we
sure.
reveal tomorrow at the summit, we can definitely talk a lot more about it and talk about locations and how you can participate.
Yeah, that'll be awesome to chat about it.
Definitely. Just
So you're announcing on Monday night?
Yep, at the
Monday.
Swuggin Summit.
Okay. So then, Tuesday. Johnny's got he's got a schedule out.
do have a schedule. So what day? Tuesday?
Tuesday's good.
Yeah, just swing by whenever whenever the desk's quiet, we'll make some time for you both, and be definitely good to hear the plans and have you two connect.
Yeah,
For
because
sure.
we've got
3 sort of sessions booked in on Tuesday, but there's still plenty of time for you two to sit down for 15, 20 minutes or something and,
Let me see
and go
what
for
my
it.
schedule looks like. I know I have a certain time blocked off for me to do my presentation. Yeah, just kind of review it.
All right,
I've
yeah.
got presentation each day as well.
Yeah, I know Brad's doing a presentation each day as well.
He is, yeah. We pulled from our IronSwug presentations to present here. So, well, again, I said we did 6 new presentations each. So what we did is we submitted all 6 each, and they said, okay, we'll let you do 3. So we got 1 each day each. So
Very nice. Very good.
So my Tuesday, what's that look like?
Johnny,
Yes.
can you share the link for StreamYard
Yes, probably.
just to WhatsApp, so that we can try our mobile booth?
I can.
So our entire setup is designed so we can go mobile as well. So at some point we're going to go and
Have a
Go
little
through.
roam. Maybe we can roam around the hive and pull some people in. We go roaming, leave this.
it'll be a good test.
So I know you guys are going to break during lunch
Oh no,
Tuesday at some point, right?
are we not?
No. Well, I'm good for a 15-minute conversation between 10 and, of course, where I've got to walk from at 10 to about 12:30.
So we have something booked at 12 for an hour, but we're free from 11 till 12.
Okay.
So yeah, we can definitely do something at that point if you want to.
Let's do a 15-minute or at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll kickstart the stream on Tuesday and then have you two both come sit down for 15 minutes.
Sounds
I'll
good.
drop a little note on our schedule.
Yeah. And then after that, maybe squeeze in some lunch between.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get.
We're gonna have to figure out lunches and stuff, aren't we?
Yeah,
So-
it'll be okay.
We'll
figure it
figure
out.
something out. We'll figure
Wait
something
up.
out for sure. Yeah.
Just someone walking past, just go down there and get some
You give me a
burgers.
chicken leg.
Nashville's hot style, please.
Yeah. Stick with the local.
Yeah.
For sure. No, that'd be good. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's IronSwug is really, really. It's an interesting way to do user groups.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool concept. I know one of the groups.
Do you want a water, by the way?
That would be great.
Bear with me. This fridge needs to be closer. I'm getting far too many steps in.
Yeah, so I know last year
Fizzy or flat?
You mean spicy?
Spicy or not spicy?
surprised me.
It's flavored water as well. Yep.
Yeah, so one of the concepts and the reasons we were working with the IronSwug and the initial concept was that we wanted to get people going again, right? It was coming out of the COVID era. People were still reluctant to get together. So
Yeah.
we were trying to kickstart some of that and really push it into gear to get people together. And some of the groups had a lot of numbers. Some had lower numbers. Sometimes it was just making connections between user groups and colleges.
Yeah.
There's still a group that we're working with on this year's ride that has been not fully up and running since COVID, and they have actually latched on to this idea and decided they want to host us. So
Oh, cool.
we can talk more about that too.
No, it's.
Kirby's turned me off.
Oh, sorry.
Absolute.
It's because when you put your headphones over the mic, it's the screen.
You need to tell me not to do that. Instead of turning me off.
Should we hear the sound of the water?
Go for it.
We
Yeah.
like it. Oh.
Like Johnny was saying,
Some
we've-
ASMR vibes
somehow we're
right
turning
there.
this into ASMR. It plays with your head. That
Isn't it weird?
That is nice.
We haven't had the lime one yet, so we'll.
That is nice.
Excuse me.
Oh, you have. But it fits our drinking theme in a non-drinking way.
No, that's really nice.
Yeah, nice, good. I'm having one of them next.
At this rate, I'll probably have to go back to Target
I was
again
thinking,
tomorrow.
we might have to go to Target again.
So where did you guys bring these from?
No, we bought them in Target down the road.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
genuinely. Very
I
nice.
thought this was something special from the UK guys.
No,
No,
you can't get it in the UK.
I mean, I was
you
really
pay-
excited
you
at
can,
first,
you
but
pay a
now,
lot.
like,
Yeah.
It's just Target.
Well,
Yeah.
it's fancy Target. It's
Fancy.
pronounced Target.
Tosh.
No, very nice.
I mean, the fact that you can't, it's water from the Alps, but you can't get it in Europe.
Yeah, something's wrong with that, isn't it? There's a flaw in that business model, I think. Their transportation costs are quite high.
I mean, they could just pump it down the mountain, right?
It's probably from a tap, let's be honest.
It was
In the Alps.
Yeah.
What was it, the Aquafina or something? They
Yeah.
discovered it was just,
Yeah. Some old guy's tap, faucet, whatever, on the side of his garage. And was like, yeah, I'll bottle this. I'll put it in a can. And I'll add a couple of pounds onto the cost. But no,
Yeah.
good.
At least get it from a good, limestone spring, and you could be halfway to whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
Are you going to any whiskey distilleries or anything?
Yes, I'm actually going. Brad and I have a reservation at the Jack Daniels one.
Oh no, where are you going?
Tim 45.
Oh, yeah, you're...
You're going on the bus.
No, we're driving. It's on the way home. I'm only a few hours up the
nice.
road.
So you're going on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be there. And we're going to a shooting range first, and then we're going to.
I mean, I could have just invited you to my house. We could have shot a lot.
Well, we come over here to get our freedom dose while we're here. Yeah, the UK's not as freedom happy.
Yeah.
So-
I got a few nice ones.
Yeah, very nice. Well, next year, we got another invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know where it is next year.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be quite exciting.
yeah,
Yeah, we're going to Jack Daniels, but we're spending the night in Lynchburg.
yeah.
That's right, okay. Yeah.
So we're
Because
going there.
last time we made the mistake of doing the tasting tour
Oh man.
and then realizing we had to drive back.
So 10:45, is that the Angels flight tour?
10:45 Angels Flight. Were you guys doing Angels Flight or
Oh,
dry,
yeah.
or-
So we did Angels Flight last time. It's
Yeah.
it's some healthy pause.
Is it?
Oh,
I
yeah.
was wondering about that.
About 4 or
not-
5.
It's no 25 mil measure, put it that way.
Nice.
Yeah, so, but I feel sorry. The guy and his wife were sitting next to us, and she wasn't into it at all.
no.
So he was drinking hers and his own.
Well, so that typically happens with me and my wife when we go do stuff like that.
Yep.
But I told her, I was like, so you really want to go, and she wants to go to be with me. You know, my wife likes to just be around me and go places with me,
Yep.
just to be with me, regardless of what the environment is.
Yeah.
And so typically she'll do that, and she's like you said, she doesn't drink much, and it's like, okay, if it's allowed or not allowed, it's, you know,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Yeah, you paid for it.
Yeah, and I told her, I said, so if you're going to do this with me, I don't mind, because my son's going to do the dry one,
Yep.
and his wife. So I said, if you're going to do this and I'm paying for yours, you got to promise you drink every drop this time. So she promised me she would. We'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, but no, it's a good tour as well. Actually, you know, as distilleries go, it's like it's properly informative, and they show you everything.
Awesome.
So
Yeah,
definitely
it was-
recommend it.
I always thought like Jack Daniels sold their license to be like manufactured all over the
No.
world, but every bottle of Jack Daniels comes from that facility.
You guys at the brewery?
We are, yeah.
Awesome. So I've got a special event that I'm going to invite you guys to. I don't want to speak a whole lot about it on air. It's tonight after the Super Bowl
Okay.
on the 8th floor. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, we'll be there. Like, I don't know what we're doing for the Super Bowl.
No, I haven't got a clue. You know what we're like with plans.
Plans, yeah.
Just whatever happens, happens. We'll end up in some bar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who else is going to show it around here. I know Altec has a group of 20 people doing Nashville Underground. Mm-hmm. We did a reservation for table there, so I don't know if you can still do that. But they've got several floors.
Yeah.
They're doing Super Bowl stuff there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're going to follow Dan and Sean because they're from Philadelphia, so they want to go and just watch it because they're from
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Who are you rooting for?
So
Are you bothered or not?
I'm actually a Cowboys fan, so Philly is kind of our nemesis. I won't say nemesis. It's our rival,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I really think Philly's going to do it this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it'll be good.
We have no clue.
Yeah, don't tell
So-
my Kansas City friends that I told you that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to support Kansas purely because of that's Rachel's team.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So
Is
you know,
Rachel here this year?
no, she hasn't come through for it.
Okay. I've seen her on the messaging.
So
I think I've seen her on the messaging or something, maybe. I've seen her somewhere on something.
yeah, she was supposed to come through to London, but I'm not sure what happened with those plans. But I think she wanted to come, but it's usually this time is her husband's birthday.
Yeah. And now she's not technically staffed to work it. It's probably quite nice that she can actually be at home with him. Because I think the last, however many years when she was doing it, it was sort of like, right, I'm away, see you later.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see.
Well, it looks like it's getting very busy here, for sure. I mean, look down the hallway there, and it's a lot of people. The hive's starting to pop off a little
Yeah,
bit. So.
a few people around.
Which is good.
Yeah, nice. So,
Playground
good.
opens up, what, 3?
Is it 3? You tell us, because we didn't know.
I think 3:30.
3:30.
3 or 3:30.
I should probably check
3.
some of these things, shouldn't I?
Yeah, it should be on the website.
Yeah, maybe 3. I know we're probably going to close the hive down pretty soon as well. That way people have an opportunity to get to the playground.
Yeah, I mean, like, with the nice thing that Dan's given us this complete freedom just to do what we want.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Big
awesome.
mistake.
Yeah.
No. It does mean that we can stop when we want to. But I think it's definitely going to be nice and busy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
So the playground opens
That is very
3 till 5.
3.
So in 50 minutes.
You're enjoying that? It's,
I am. That
it's
is-
so different.
It is, and it's really good. It's probably no sugar, I bet. 3 grams of sugar. Okay.
It's not bad for a big,
It's not.
big can.
No. It's very good. Really
Awesome.
refreshing.
Yeah, but I actually emailed them and asked if they want to send some, and they never got back to me. So I'm doing it the reverse way, about talking about it so much and then send them the link and be like, you
Yeah.
could have been a part of this.
You could refund us the money.
They'll send you coupons for the
probably.
next batch.
That we won't use because we can't get it in the UK.
Yeah.
Liquid Death. Good stuff.
Yeah, it was a good way for us to keep the image of drinking,
Yeah.
but being.
Yeah, because there's like no drinking in the UK, right? None, absolutely.
No, there's
There's a lot.
a lot of drink. So during
Smidgen,
Just a smidge.
during the hallway hangouts for when World was virtual in the UK for us, because of the timing, it'll be mid-afternoon to late evening that we'll be on.
We put some Jack Daniels away that week.
So we just sat and drank the whole time.
So
Yeah,
curious,
but,
did the UK ever do a prohibition like the US did?
I've got a feeling it did, but possibly. Let me have a little
So
Google.
during COVID, South Africa, they banned the sale of alcohol.
Really? So in the US, they banned everything but the sale of alcohol.
In UK, they
It's never been prohibited.
the UK they made
Okay.
alcohol an essential item, so breweries could stay open.
They did the same thing in the US. You can't go to church, you can't go to school, but you can sit at home and drink.
Yeah. You can get through this, I promise.
But yeah, like it was actually very interesting what happened, because over the Christmas period, the hospitals were saying it was the quietest they've ever been because there was no alcohol.
Yeah.
So they had, almost no alcohol-related injuries or anything like that. So that was the reasoning for it, was to kind of stop people from injuring themselves while drunk, clear up the hospitals.
So now you said there was no prohibition in the UK. You just looked it up and
No, there's no prohibition. We've never banned the sale of alcohol. We've banned a lot of other things, but not alcohol.
Well,
the US tried to do it for a few years.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole moonshine came
Yeah.
from.
I mean, Lynchburg is still a dry county.
It is.
So
It is.
only place you can buy alcohol in the entire county is White Rabbit
Yeah.
At the distillery.
At the distillery.
Distillery, yeah.
And because of that, they only sell their special bottles. They don't sell the regular Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Makes sense. Yeah.
If you're at the distillery, I think you're probably going to be buying a bottle
Yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah, this year I'm going to get myself a bottle of the Frank Sinatra special.
I need to open that from 3 years ago.
So my, I guess my brother-in-law. So it's my wife's sister's brother, or I'm sorry, my wife's sister's husband. Had the Frank Sinatra. He said it was great. He had the case and it's got a storybook
it's a
with
full,
it.
full big black case, liter
Yeah.
bottle of Sinatra in there, a little flip storybook, like you say,
Yeah,
about
talking
like
about-
the whole history of it.
Yeah, because
Everything.
apparently that was his thing. That was his go.
It was that, yeah.
I mean, on the tour they talk about it as well, and you get to taste some of it as well.
Oh, really?
That's
yeah,
why the
that was
bottles
why I was like, right, I want a bottle of that. It's so
Yeah, it's
different.
It runs about $170 a bottle.
Yeah.
right?
yeah, it's not cheap. Not cheap, but it is nice, and like you say, it comes in a nice presentation box, the nice story behind it, and all that. A little certificate thing to say it was bought at the store or whatever. Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I haven't tasted. I remember. Well, I have tasted.
Yeah.
But I bought a couple of bottles. So my tattoo artist got me into Jack Daniels.
Oh.
So I bought him a
Now,
bottle.
what is your favorite Jack Daniels? Do you like the old number 7?
Yeah, just the standard Jack Daniels is good.
I'm more of a gentleman Jack. The number 7's good too, but gentleman's better.
Gentleman Jack. Rachel was telling us it's a lot cleaner, so you don't
Yeah.
get as much of a headache.
Yeah, it's smoother. It's double mellowed, double
Yeah.
filtered. So,
I really like the Apple Jack Daniels.
so I ran into a new one recently on the way to my father-in-law's house. We went up there for Thanksgiving, and I kind of hit the bourbon trail on the way up through there. But there's a new one, a new addition to the bourbon trail called Wilderness Trail,
Okay.
and it's really good. I've had 2 of the 3 bottles so far. Got one of those that's going to happen tonight with that event
Okay.
that we're talking about. But it's Wilderness Trail. They had a rye. They had a bourbon high rye. These are all single barrels.
Yeah.
And then they had a wheat bourbon. So, yeah, they were. I tried the rye and I tried the bourbon high rye.
Yep.
So the wheat's the last one to try.
Okay. Yeah, I think you Jack Daniels. You try the rye. There's another one you try, the Sinatra.
The rye's got a good spice to it. With
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, I enjoy the single barrel select.
Which one do you like the best out of single barrel?
Just a standard single barrel, but
Standard. Okay.
I just really enjoy
Do they-
it. Kind of whenever I see it at a bar somewhere,
Yeah.
I always get myself a tot
Yeah.
of it just to kind of taste it and just see how different it is, and that's what I've always enjoyed about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at them. They've got just the regular single barrel, and they've got a higher proof or a higher content single barrel.
Yes.
It looked pretty good. It was 129 proof.
Yep. So I have a bottle of that in the UK because.
What do you think about that? Is it hot? Is it fire?
Oh, yeah.
It's not smoothed down any, or
It's smoothed down, but it definitely leaves a bit of fire on your breath.
okay.
But yeah, the reason we bought that is the UK. One thing that is banned is the sale of alcohol over 42%
Really?
content. So we.
Because I like my whiskeys at 55%.
Yeah, so I bought that to take back because there was no other way to get one. You can't buy it in the UK, so it sits on my shelf next to the Sinatra as like this is my shelf of
Oh, look there.
random bits.
Should we put Brad on speakerphone?
Yeah.
You'd be thrilled.
Hey, Brad, you're on the podcast speakerphone here.
Oh, hey.
First dial-in guest. Something a
There
bit
you go.
different.
They said you're the first dialing guest. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What I win?
What do you
You can get a water.
A water. We have waters here that are really good called Liquid Death. By the way, we have a interview meeting with the podcast, or with the core podcast. What was it, 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock Tuesday.
11 o'clock Tuesday to 11:15 to talk about IronSwug after we roll it out at Summit.
Okay, sounds good.
Adam's been busy in your absence.
Yeah, I gave out a lot of ribbons, and I told everybody you were following up with the QR code stickers.
All right, cool.
So-
Yeah, I got him in the bag. I'm headed
Nice.
to the hotel now, so.
Awesome. Sounds good. I am at the podcast. I can head back that way. I have your room key.
All right, cool.
Awesome. I will meet you
All
down
right.
there. What time are you going to be there?
30 minutes maybe.
30 minutes. Okay. I'll
Is
see
he on
you
the
down
bike or is he in a car?
All right, man.
He's in the Iron Cage truck, right?
He didn't bring his
Nice.
bike.
What?
You didn't ride the
Gotta
bike.
ask.
It's Iron Cage truck, right?
No, it's a Mustang.
Mustang.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it's not a hog, it's a stang.
That'll do. Very
Brother,
nice.
I'll see you here in a little bit, bro.
All right, man. See ya.
Bye.
That's another new one. We're taking some new things off today.
Yeah.
I could Bluetooth in.
You can Bluetooth it in as well. We are that nerdy.
We could do that. Yeah.
We need to think about some dialing guests now. That's opened up a new world. My mind's blown. So
I'll have to
very
reconnect.
cool. But no, looking forward to this week. You know, sitting down with you two would be very good. Be good to chat to both of you again, obviously, about your next year's exploits or this year's exploits now, and finding out what you got planned.
Definitely. It's just coming around the corner. And as you
Yeah.
guys know, you planned big events and done big things too. And as
We
you
try to.
know, you have a year, you have 2 years, and as the time closes, the closer it gets, the faster it runs
Yeah.
out. And you're up against the wall at the very next minute. So,
Yeah, I'm planning my first in-person meeting for March.
okay.
Lining it up with Rudy's bringing some university students from the United States.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it with the reseller and that stuff. So I'm going to have a good, start off with a healthy 30 people
Yeah.
on top of everybody else that's going to register and come. So that'll be a good
That's awesome. Yeah, that'd be pretty
good
cool.
meeting.
I just gotta make my way over there.
But coming to this event, especially as a user group leader, it re-energizes you for the year. It kind of gets you hyped up. You're seeing what other people are doing. You're like, yeah, I want to do some big things again. And it's a good, it
how-
recharges your battery.
How many groups are in the UK? Is it just yours? Or
There are 3.
3. 'Cause, I pitched an idea to Brad, and this may not happen for a few years. We got to get IronSwug really fleshed out.
Dan wants to do a tour of the UK.
Does he? So maybe we do that because, and I don't know when, but we talk about it because I thought, what
Actually, there's 3 now.
And Dan knows how to ride
4.
a bike too. Dan, I think, still has his motorcycle license.
Yeah. I've got
he
a
used-
bike license. I used to ride bikes.
Awesome. Yeah. So maybe what we do is we fly over, we rent bikes there, and then we just do a tour of the
Yeah.
UK and do IronSwug UK.
Yeah, because there is a new one. His first meeting is next week. Dan's presenting at it, and I'm presenting it as well.
I said we're going to go west. Maybe we go east.
but yeah, it'll be good to do it in the UK. Or because if you start in London, go up to Midlands where DriveWorks is.
Yep.
Well, actually, you can go up to Cambridge, Dasso offices, and then up to DriveWorks, and then up to Jonny, and then go up into the Scottish Highlands.
Yeah. So that would be 3 groups. typically we try and fill it, for a week. And I don't know, we get anything could change and morph, right? But maybe if there's schools or anybody wants to host us, or just to be able to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like DriveWorks,
Yeah.
because there's 4 user group leaders: myself, Johnny, new guy Michael, and Luke. He runs the Midlands, but south of where DriveWorks is. Jade have registered to be a user group leader, but she hasn't set it up yet. So it might be a good reason to set it up for her.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dan is looking for a reason to come to the UK.
So maybe
And
next
that
year
sounds
it
like
is. Yeah. Let's have this discussion a little bit more
Yeah,
on Tuesday.
yeah, we like planning things,
Yeah.
so we can definitely get that ball rolling.
Well, gentlemen, it has been a great time. I'm going to go check in on the hive and see if we've
Definitely.
officially closed what's happening over there, and then I've got to go ahead and give Brad a room key. So,
Yeah,
But,
Brad needs to take us for a ride in his Mustang.
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
maybe he's got a convertible. He puts his top down. We can let our hair blow in the wind.
Yeah,
Still recovering from the last time Kirby froze me to bits.
yeah.
Awesome.
We rented a convertible Camaro,
Yeah.
which is we all realize is like your standard vehicle here. But
Yeah,
in the UK,
Yeah.
it's super exciting.
Yeah.
And we drove out to Lynchburg in that, and on the way back we dropped the top, but it was like 7 degrees Celsius.
That's awesome.
So Johnny just whacked the heater on full blast, and we just hunkered down.
we were like, sit low, sit forward, we'll
Yeah.
be fine.
You do that on the motorcycle, and you're wrapping your hands around the motor,
Yeah.
around the engine, trying to get that heat. And
Yeah.
Although my new bike, I say new bike, I got it a few years ago. It has heated grips on it, and
Oh.
so it's amazing what just heated grips will do
Yeah.
because you have that blood running to your
It's the most
extremity.
exposed parts, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
And so as it heats your hands, that blood's circulating back into your body from your hands, and so it actually warms your body somewhat too. It's kind of interesting how it works.
Yeah, I had a rental that had a heated steering wheel.
Yeah.
I still think about it.
yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? Like heated seats. Once you've had heated seats, you're like, yeah, I need heated seats because
So,
it's
I
that much quicker.
Yeah, I heard rumor that, and I think Tesla or somebody may already be doing it, but those features like heated seats, heated
Yeah.
steering wheels,
BMW.
They're talking about making them like services you have to pay
Yep.
monthly for. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Come
Oh,
on,
they
guys.
pulled back on that so
Yeah,
quickly.
they-
It was just kind of like
That's
you've got the heated seats, but you got to pay like $12 a month
I'm paying,
just to use it.
BMW, for example, I'm paying $75,000 for a vehicle, and now I have to have a subscription
Yeah,
to
I
heat
think
my freaking steering wheel.
What they were saying was they want to fit all of the equipment to every vehicle.
Yeah.
And then if you pay for it as an option at the time, it's not a monthly subscription. But if 6 months down the line you decide, actually, I'd quite like my heated seats to work, then they can switch it on remotely and they'll charge you monthly. So you're better off just getting it in the first place.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
was never going to work.
No.
No.
Yeah, gentlemen, I will see you on Tuesday, if not before then. No, we'll
Yeah.
see each other tonight.
Yeah, well, definitely. You said after Super Bowl, 8th floor of the Drury.
Floor Drury.
We'll have a little look
and
over.
I think Brad's got your messenger.
Yeah, we chat all the
Yeah.
time on Messenger.
Yeah,
so
so worst case, you guys got keys to get in Drury, so you're good anyway there. But if anything comes up, I'll let him text you. But yeah, as soon as the Super
Cool.
Bowl's over, that's where I'm heading with everything. So
all right.
it's going to be an enjoyable time.
Yeah,
Excellent little look
No,
over.
it was fantastic
For sure.
hanging out.
Thank you, guys.
Cool.